sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
Nocta Detectors presents Find X Metal Detector. Complete detecting set including headphones, digger, and a carrying bag. Compact and lightweight. Rechargeable battery. Modern design and robust construction. Unbeatable value with high performance. Easy to use. The ultimate beginner's choice. Find X finds it all. Jewelry, coins, relics, and gold. Fully automatic search modes: field, park, jewelry, and beach. Pro version is fully waterproof, up to 16 feet. Turn on N-Go detector. Find X metal detector. Setting a new standard in metal detection, making old tech detectors obsolete. No other detector comes close at this price point.
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and 'tis the Big Detecting Show.
Good evening, dear. Evening, dear. Good evening, everyone.
You all right?
I certainly am, yeah. Well, I am, apart from that talk getting stolen from Bronze Age talk from Ely Museum.
I thought when somebody had stolen your speech. Yes, shithouses. What a way to start the show with a word like that. I do apologise.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah,
It's all going downhill from there. Tony Kaywood's been bringing me the sauce round.
Yeah. He's probably been round yours playing records again. He does that. 7-inch
Scratching records.
Yeah.
Scratching. Yeah. And I don't mean scratching, I mean scratching.
Yeah, he does that.
How can you scratch bloody
7-inch vinyl of was it Shawaddy Waddy and
Under the Moon of Love?
Yeah, and what was the other one? Oh, the what?
Ow, Werewolves of London.
Chumbawamba.
No, it wasn't that one. It was Ow, Werewolves of London.
A Wimber Way, and Captain Sensible.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So going back to that talk, did you see that on the news this week?
Terrible.
Yeah. And I've just had a message, an alert pop up on my phone. They likely think it's been melted down. Which I did the calculations, and at 56 grams, the weight of it, I think it's 56 grams. Does that sound about right? 56 grams. And gold is currently going at £60 a gram. That's nearly £3.5 grand, I think.
Thing is, though, wouldn't they be able to? I'm sure they would have took a DNA fingerprint of that gold. If they were to, somebody come up to someone and say, "Do you want to buy this gold? Weigh it in." They'd surely test it to see if it was the same.
Yeah, but all they've got to do is chuck some other modern gold in there when they melt it down and mix it up. That's what they did with the gold heist. I can't remember what it. Not Hatton Garden, the Heathrow gold. No, one of them. They did. I think it might have been Hatton Garden. But yeah, they mixed in a load of rubbish and junk with the gold to make it a little bit impure.
Makes perfect sense.
And it's sad though, for £3,000. And it got that Bronze Age history. Beautiful thing. And
I actually seen a picture before of it in somebody we know very well's hands, and I think he was escaping with it.
Oh, we shouldn't say that because they're listening.
Julian Evanart put a picture on with himself when obviously it was going on display. He's got a picture with it.
Thank you very much, Nick Berry. 730 grams times £60 is 43 grand. Yeah, I slightly got that wrong. That's why I wasn't very good at sums. I was thinking it was cheap. Because people pay that for a wedding ring.
Should we do some hellos?
Yes.
Charlie Dreamer. That's your name. It's not Charlie Dreamer, it's Charlie Dreamer. Stephen Brain. Tony Kaywood. Dominic Tomczyk. Texas Treasures. Hello there. Bill. Waving back at you, Bill. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Bill.
I've spotted you before. Thanks for joining us. Di Evans, John Lydell. A-Up, Duck Detects, Michael Jarvis, Ian Greenall, Anne Sherwin, Carl Ellis, Philip Wills, he wouldn't let us down, Andy Kerridge, Andy Reese, Nick Berry from Heartbeat, Dave Seymour, Andy
Carl
T.
Ellis. Hi, Carl.
Tom Dempster, Otis Arms.
Oh, hi, Tom. I'm going to message you about something, Tom.
Derek Sherwin.
Gareth
Howard. George McDonald. Had a farm, he did. Paul Tong. David Desi Anderson and Steve Cord. And our first timeout of the night. Boom.
Get him out.
Good evening, one and all. I'm Sean McMahon. No guest tonight. I've been simply far too busy. in fact, Carl Monks, somebody else, I've not seen his name there before. If anybody wants to take up the role as our intern, booking in guests for the show, please feel free to do so, because I'm finding it very, very difficult at the moment to actually get the opportunity to do anything. Too much going on at the moment, unfortunately. So if you want to be our intern and book us some guests, obviously liaise with ourselves, and you'll be able to see these. In fact, Tony Kaywood done it fantastically once. Is there any way to combine the chats? There is if you're me and Adrian, but not if you're anybody else. We can see the combined chats from Facebook and from YouTube, but nowhere else. So you can see there's an itinerary of at the top of the Facebook group for the show, and you will see there's dates free. We've re-added Gary Smith from Lockdown Competitions, and Jelly is on there as well. Name eludes me. Mine's gone blank. That's how busy I am. Anyway, you've got something there tonight that you're going to reveal to us later. No dirty thoughts, Tony Kaywood. I haven't actually got a clue what it is because I've asked you not to tell you, haven't I?
No, it's unboxing of a brand new metal detector, which I don't think anyone has got. Brand new. So,
well, I don't honestly know what it is, and you have my word on that. It's Jelly Morgan. Sorry, Jelly Morgan. You can find her on Facebook, on Instagram as the Metal Detective 2023.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's British.
Is it, because?
And it's lighter than the Deus too, more compact. Yeah. Oh, it's compact.
Ooh,
yeah.
We'll get into that in a bit. Before we do move on, for those of you who are interested later on, I'm going to put a link in the comments now as we speak. Basically, it's a video that I've put together of last week's sponsored walk for the Lou Macari Foundation and Centre in Stoke-on-Trent. So you can actually see that, yes, for those of you who have sponsored me last week, I appreciate it very much. Honestly, it was fantastic. Everybody did chip in. It all go into a very good cause, as you'll see on the video. We actually visited the centre. We've done an interview with Lou Macari's son. All that information's on there. It's about 13, 14 minutes long. The boy Sadler came with us. We actually did more miles than we did because we took a longer route coming back because it was such a nice day. It was, for those of you who do know Stoke-on-Trent, Up Duck obviously does because that's a Stoke phrase. For those who do know Stoke-on-Trent, I was actually gobsmacked at how many buildings were derelict, how many shops, how many areas were rancid, how many people were on the streets. So, yeah, I try and, well, I go on a bit about that, but all the money goes to a good cause anyway, so appreciate that. Combined total of over...
Yeah, how much did you raise?
Me personally, about £650 between me and my mate in work. He works the union rop opposite me, Rob. We've raised over £1,200 between us, and combined, we've had, for everybody, we've raised nearly over £5,000. So thank you again to everybody. And also, to throw in another one for you, Connie's birthday cards. It's Connie's birthday on Sunday. Connie, they were trying to get 100 cards for Connie. Unfortunately, they got over 200. So thank you to everybody who sent Connie a card as well on behalf of Primrose House Care Home. It's good to be good. So thank you all. That's all the parish notices done, I think, Adrian. English Machine, a new English Machine.
A brand new.
Two I can think of companies. So it's got to be one of them. Only
Some
two I
blokes.
can think of it. Eh?
Oh, cut myself there.
An actual metal detector, physical metal detector.
Yeah. So it's not been opened. I've left it there, so it's going to be a
Still got the
world
brown
first.
paper on it as well.
No, it had plastic, like shrink wrap stuff
Oh.
sealing on it.
What
So,
colour is it?
Black. So cut my mouth there.
Is it a machine that is about to be released, or is it a test version?
I can't comment on that because of legal issues. But I will take it out this weekend or tomorrow.
Oh,
I
so
might
you're
go
not
to-
actually going to tell us what it is tonight?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
You
But I
just
can't.
said
Yeah, I've got to be careful what I say because I might
Okay.
get some people in trouble. I'm taking it out metal detector. I might go out tomorrow afternoon. It's lovely weather now. Absolutely fantastic. Last weekend went out on. I just don't know what day it is now, but I know I wasn't at work. So I think it was Sunday I went out. And it was gorgeous. And me and James, good job you banned him in the chat. We went in the field, a lovely field near a church. I think I sent you a video, medieval church. And there's a little hedge off the lay-by. And I parked up there in my car waiting for James because he's always late. And I got out and I thought, oh, there's some big boys over there in a car watching me. I'm like, and it was like in the field, the car. I'm like, I had a look, it was an Audi RS4. They're fast cars, Dave, quite expensive. So I got my spade. I've forgotten what make I've got. A very good one, stainless steel. The guy makes it himself. I've forgotten.
Oh, the one who was at Rodney Cook 2 years ago.
Yeah, I see the sticker on it. Oh, it's the best spade I've ever had, apart from a grafter, but a different type of spade. And I started walking over to this car with James, and I'm thinking, we're not far from. Have you heard of the Rettendon murders? Essex boys and all that.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not far from now. I'm thinking, I can't be doing with that. Like finding out if someone shot up, and then I'll have to call the police and I won't be able to metal detect. Anyway, I opened it up and it's stolen Audi RS4 and then ripped all the interior out and everything. And we got in it and started it up, and we drove probably about 2 miles across the field, and then it ran fine, and then I ended up taking it home and cleaned it up, washed it, and sold it yesterday. No, I didn't really, but yeah, it was in the field. It was. It was.
It was the point where you got in it and drove it away. I was like,
Well, I did say I would never do anything like that because it would damage police evidence and stuff. But how cool would that be, a 4-wheel drive Audi? But yeah, went out. It's very quiet for me at the moment, bringing up a few nice bits. But like me and James were saying, we keep thinking it's multi-frequency machines, but it isn't because he's got a Dallas 1 at the moment with an HF coil. But we'd have days where we'd pick up like 5-6 hammered each, and some other nice bits and like 3 or 4 crotal bells, lovely finds. And it's like one good find a day. So I found a Scottish, is it James the First?
Yeah.
20p silver. It is James the First, isn't it? 20p. Don't know where that's gone. And that was about it, and a few other bits, but really, really quiet. So I'm hoping to go out tomorrow for a little bit of a detect. Did you get out, or are you going out, or are you coming out?
No, I'm. I don't even remember what I did. Oh, we went to
Sponsored walk.
Shane's sponsored walk Saturday. Went Shane's Sunday because we were electrifying the internal area of the van, putting the new electrics in.
The events this year.
Nick Berry, could you send me that link on Facebook? I've tried to copy and paste it in the comments here, but I can't do it. Would you send it me by my messenger, please? He's got the CCTV footage of the 2 people suspected of being involved in stealing the gold torque.
I will show you the torque, actually.
Hiya, Brian. Brian from Monarch Designs. Good Sir Thompson.
Hello, Brian. I will share you. This will go all funny now. Can you see my screen, dear?
Yes. Torque.
Look at it.
That's the one that was. It was a middle to late Bronze Age flange twisted sword.
Oh, I forgot.
Plugins not supported there, mate.
No, they use. Let's get. Oh God.
What site you've been on? Bigboys.com.
No, I'm having trouble.
Got your history there, mate.
Oh,
Right.
Window. Here we go. So you can see from here how lovely it is.
Oh, isn't it? So thick would that have been, Adrian?
I think it's like I think it's probably about 1 centimetre plus thick, but look at it. And some absolute muppet, and it is big, it's huge. Some muppet has melted that down. And it's sad. Isn't it? So sad. Look at it. Can you? And that was found by a metal detectorist. So I sort of feel sorry for them as well, because they've unearthed a lovely bit of history. And they showed them on the news tonight.
It's all right. I've got the video footage up now. What's his name? Nick sent it to me. Let me just bring that up. Present.
Ange is right. I'll bring that. That's a very good point, Ange. I was going to raise that.
Ready?
Please. Yeah.
Coming through the window.
Now, on the news, I saw bars on a window, but it's obviously not that window, is it? They're going to get them. The police will get them. I'm pretty confident. I bet one of them took like a plasma screen as well. But they knew what they were taking, weren't they? Is that all they took? Yeah.
Got a sledgehammer there, hasn't he?
Hang on, what's he doing there? Look here.
Got it. Straight away, in and out. There you go. Thanks, Nick, for sending that over.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. Few things I would like to raise there. Why
did you do the thumbs up?
Oh no. We'll do that one. I don't know. Yeah, few things I want to raise here. Something so precious and historic to our history is basically taken from two blokes who look like they've come from a sort of hand car wash in. They don't look professional criminals, I don't think. They've got in for a window. What's this?
Where was the security?
Yeah, I mean,
where was the toughened glass?
Have smart spray or have sort of smoke cloaks. I don't know if you're allowed those now, but you used to have those in the 90s where you break in and it just fills the room full of smoke so you can't see. And then, but they could have had extra toughened glass or something. I don't know. And it's not the first time we've heard of things going missing from museums, is it, Dave?
I can't comment for.
And I think
reasons.
All the people who moan at us in the hobby for, the odd percent or 0.5% who don't declare their fines and do silly things with them, stuff like that. At least there's things out there tell us what to do, etc. And it's pushed by AMDS, NCMD, FID, whatever. But there doesn't seem to be much kicking off about all this stuff going missing from museums. And I can guarantee you, and I hope I'm wrong, touch wood I am, some chav somewhere is sitting at home tonight watching that on these Tickergram or Face My Book of Spaces. And children, well, I won't mention it. So-and-so museum, they've got a big bit of gold like that. Yeah, we could get in there. They've got no bars in the window. I think a serious review needs to be raised on the security of museums. And it's going to boil down to money, isn't it? They can't afford to have, But then saying that, how much is bars on a window and how much is CCTV system?
Do you pronounce it Eli?
Ely.
Is that far from you then?
Norfolk. So, yeah.
So have you ever been to that museum?
No, never been. Yeah, no, I haven't. No, I'm at the age now where I can actually enjoy museums, whereas in the past I used to go with my wife and the kids, and they, you know what it's like, Dave. They just get bored, kick off, and Dad's standing there looking at a bit of World War II Spitfire with bullet holes in for like half an hour. But
Adrian Quick Drummer's Straw asks, what has he missed?
Well, he hasn't missed the unboxing of a brand new metal detector, which is British. He has missed us talking about the Ely Talk. Dave's sponsored walk, which he raised £600.
Yeah, plus.
Yeah. How much the talk would be worth if it was melted down, which I think I said 50-something thousand pounds.
Connie's cards.
Yes, Connie's cards. Tony Kaywood being rude. Eagle-eyed DJ.
Getting timed out twice. Up to now.
Why does he get back?
Because he's been on the naughty step and he gets back on sometimes. He slips through the net, doesn't he?
It was his birthday last weekend.
Critter. Anthony Police, I have seen your message, but I ain't got round to open it. Sorry.
Yes. So, hello, James Barnes.
Hello, James Barnes.
Yes. So, I think that's all he's missed so far, but we're only half hour in. We do have
already
Adrian's wall tonight.
Alexa's going on herself in there.
Lexi?
Alexa.
Oh, Alexa. Sorry. Didn't know you got Alexa. Oh, Lexi. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, James. Tony, happy birthday. Yes. Up me duck. I nearly mentioned some museum names. Probably no, because the average person who's going to do something like that won't watch the show, hopefully. But yeah. Adrian McStraw, yes, there's something wrong with. It's a funny purple, isn't it? It's like lavender.
I don't even know what I put on it this time. I just went like that.
Blue rinse. That's what they used to have in the 70s.
Oh, I did do something this week. I actually went out on a Saturday night, and I don't do going out, do I?
No. Well, it was my daughter's. I nearly said 40th. That'd be
didn't
weird.
Go to your daughter's 40th, mate.
No, that'd make me 12 when I had.
I went to a pub, and then for a Chinese, and then to another pub, which had Motown and what's the other thing? Northern Soul going on.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I love a bit of Northern Soul.
I was doing a bit of. If I had some talc, I would have been shifting away on the dance floor, but I didn't have any.
Do
you know what? You don't get the talc thing.
No, I do. I just think
okay. I just didn't know. I didn't think you got the talc thing, though.
No, do you remember when
you thought I meant it in the Tony Kaywood sense, didn't you?
Yeah, because I was remembering last year. No, not 2021 detectable. He got talc everywhere in your 10, didn't he? Do you remember?
Yes.
And it was Imperial. No, it's Paddington Bear talc.
I had to get rid of that tent. I had to give it to Shane. So Shane's still rolling around, coming out in Tony's talc.
No, and it didn't smell like lavender, did it?
There's a thing there. Tony, why don't you consider starting a new range of toiletry products like Tony's talc?
TC detects talc. Yeah, might be quite good.
TC's talc?
Yeah. TC bath salts.
I'd buy one to shut him up.
Maybe Rodney Cook or Detectable this year. He might join up with Nick Berry, who's absolute legend when it comes to jumble, with his jumble stand at Rodney Cook, which he constantly keeps going on about, and he loves jumble, doesn't he?
He does.
He absolutely loves it. So I went to a Mexican.
He's starting a Kickstarter campaign. TC Talk.
Yes.
Bringing Talk back.
Tony Kaywood, how are you getting on with your Quest V80? Have you got? And have you got the one with the colour screen? Because the new one, I think it's the V80s or V60s. I can't remember. The early ones had a really good colour screen, but they can't get hold of it now, so it's got a different one. Oh, Carl Monks, top man. TC detects talc. Let's talk about it. Strapline.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that. I'm going to write that down. I'll have to. That's a good
TCWC paper. The V80 he's got.
Sorry?
It's the V80 he's got, and it's in the cupboard. Hello to Chris Langston.
Thank you,
Otis Holmes said the colour screen was on the early test models.
Otis, have you still got yours?
Adrian McStraw. Adrian McStraw, Quick Draw McStraw, sent me. Oh, and I've had another message there. Where is it?
I don't know if it's on the Book of Faces.
Right.
Did you
What?
see what Nick Berry made? It's on Instagram.
Do you know Adrian Quick Draw McStraw was talking about the pin that he found?
No.
Yeah, last
Is it
week's
a
show in
nappy
the
pin?
comments. Yes.
Is it a nappy? Oh,
There it is.
Oh. Can you make
So
it?
he sent me some pictures. There you are. Not dissimilar to that, I think.
Oh,
hello.
Hello, Ducky.
That's not a ducky, that's a dragon.
No such thing.
Of course there is. You never watched Dive or the Engine?
Oh, that's true. That's a true story, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
That's really nice, Adrian.
Bob on, that is. I did see it, but
sorry.
I did see it, but I forgot to open it. I've been that busy. Is that the badger there?
Yeah. Could you hear it? Can you
Yeah,
zoom
it's
in?
clickety clocking on the floor. I can't, no, because it's on Facebook.
What if you go Command Plus?
Where's plus? Where's
next to
command?
naught. I'm on a
Control.
Yeah, and then the plus symbol. Try option or alt. That's it. Oh, why is it going small? Are you going minus or plus? That's it. Oh, it doesn't work. It's bloody Book of Faces, isn't it? Don't worry. Dolphin. They think, yes, I thought it wasn't a dragon. It does. I tell you what, do you know what it reminds me of?
It's not a dolphin, it's a dragon.
Adrian said he thinks it's a dolphin. Loch Ness Monster.
It's Pingu. Map. It's got the Pingu mouth look.
Yeah, Donald Duck.
Look, Pingu mouth. It's an Essex dog.
Serpent. It's a serpent.
It's an Essex dog with its puffed up lips.
Tony Kaywood's being rude, Dave. Seahorse.
Should we put him on? Should we put him on the timeout?
Yeah. He won't come back.
Yeah. Looks like Grace Jones.
I can't. Derek.
I've had another message there of someone. Let me just open that and see what that is. Oh! I think you'll want to see this.
I bet it's a fibula.
Hold on, actually. Brian, good Sir Thompson, am I allowed to show these? If you're still there.
Is it those vibrating probes for pain relief?
No, mate. I have to have. And, yes, I'm allowed to. So, Monarch Designs have a possible new product incoming, Adrian.
What,
Are you ready, Adrian?
On here? Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Ooh. No.
Look at them.
Even the headphones. Flipping heck. You see it here first. Has this been on the Book of Faces? Can you not go full screen, Dave? Or you can't share your whole screen, can you? Because I can
I'll
see
tell you
it.
what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. What
Get rid of me.
No, I will.
25
bear with me,
centimetre.
and I'll download them.
25 centimetre busts. So we're talking. What's that? 10 inches plus. That's a nice size, actually. From the June the 9th, can't use their actual names due to copyright. Gosh, the things people say. I think that is
So what is
fantastic.
it? What's it called? Lance and
Can't say it. It's not.
no.
It's
What's Lance's the other one's name?
Len.
What is his name? The other one. Mine's gone
Len.
blank.
We can't say it.
What's his real name?
I've just realised I've got Rodney Cook on my bloody thing.
What's his real name?
Keith? We're not allowed to say.
No. Him on the Mackenzie Crook. What character does he play? Mine's gone blank.
Sure. Oh.
Somebody tell me what his name is. What's his name?
Isn't that lovely, that picture?
That's
Potato
nice.
field.
That's old.
That
That's
is.
old school, that isn't it? For the old big detective one. Andy. So it's Randy and Vance.
No, it's Randy and Vince. Yeah. That is, thank you, David Desi Anderson.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me find where they are.
I shouldn't
they're
use
not
them.
there.
Well, you downloaded them.
Yeah.
Do they have to be in silver? Mr. Monarch Designs. Or could you have them in sort of gold? Do you know what? I think my wife would love those for Christmas. No, Adrian McStraw, it's not Lance.
Get there. Nearly there.
Copyright, not allowed to say that.
That better.
No, it's the same. I can make it go big screen, can't I?
Hold your horses.
I just want to see. I mean, the detail is ridiculous. Smaller 15 centimetre ones.
Getting better?
Yeah, yeah.
Andy's even got sweat running down his nose. They look kind of like taken over by aliens at that point, don't they? How do we do that now?
Can you imagine? Just put the right arrow on the keyboard. Does that go? Imagine imagine Nick Berry getting his hands on those. What he'll do? He'll probably paint them to look like. I don't know if he could paint them.
Or he'll turn them into a ventriloquist dummy. Look, he's even got the corner of his bloody shirt bent over on Randy. And I'm going to stop sharing now because I'm just getting carried away with looking at them beautiful things. They will be, Adrian Quickdraw McStraw, 3D printed, I would take it.
Yeah.
So they're made of something.
PLA or PETG, I presume, which is a type of plastic. But they are fantastic. Really, really good. Yeah.
Adrian, is it time? They're made from PETG. Am I going on big screen? Hi,
What
Adrian.
for? What for?
For you.
What?
The great
What?
unveiling.
Oh, right then, yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can do that. Yeah, are they? Look, I've done a thing. Look.
Ah, so
I like that.
I got sent this week a brand new metal detector in a box.
From an English company.
It's, yes, with a leaflet.
Someone screenshot that just at the right point, I reckon.
It's not a lot of packaging. So this it smells new still. This is
27.
sorry?
13. Sorry, I thought it was Adrian's wall.
It's got quite an ingenious way that the shaft joins, which doesn't look great, but the cable is in the shaft. Oh, I'm trying
Not
to do
anymore.
this. So it just slots like that.
There's WD-40 on it.
It might be.
Is it a duck hunting gun?
It's got a very small coil. Traditional style.
It's not got a cover on it, or is that the old-fashioned all-in-one? Normally they're like a double D or a...
Yeah, it's like it's 3D printed actually, but it might be because it's a very, very early one. So has anyone got any clues yet what it is?
Well, it's English, and we've had several people say C-scope. I thought, is it a C-scope? Gosh.
So I got no Viking. Now, this is an interesting one. Who in the chat's got a Viking or had a Viking detector before I go on?
Do you know that coil there? What the writing on it? It looks like it's a silver background with the black writing on. Is that right? Like,
yeah, traditional,
proper old school C-scope. Like, if I could just get this out, and I'm talking about the C-scope.
Ah, Gareth had a
Oh,
Viking.
it's going to be all sorts of metal detectors falling over. Oh, no, another one gone. Oh. So, yeah. Where's that gone? Where's the... Like, yeah.
Yeah, mine's a lot more compact than yours, but that's probably because technology's moved on. So this is a C-scope.
Adrian, that's another new view. See, like,
yeah,
old school.
TR. Mine,
Adrian, another new view.
Oh, that's better. This Viking Mark 5, Mark 2. No, it's not a PI machine, Otis, Tom. It's a BFO 100.
What's BFO stand for?
This
is a new machine.
Well, it's brand new out the box.
Shit out.
Look, it is. It's brand spanking new. Look.
How have you got hold of that brand new?
Look, brand spanking new.
How have you got hold of that brand new?
I have been looking because let's turn it on.
Next question: when was that originally released?
Metal detecting. So they've seen it first, possibly on YouTube, because this was the BFO 100 Treasure Seeker. I think it was launched in the early 80s. Now, this is what I love about it. I've got, Dave, look at this. The instructions,
Yeah.
right? And one of my favourite things are, after switching on, a 5-minute period must be allowed for the detector to warm up and stabilise before use. You forget all this stuff.
Yeah.
And tells you how to metal detect. But one of my favourite comments is other good sites are fairgrounds, children's playgrounds, toboggan runs, because we've got loads of those in England, and demolition sites. Now, oh no, I haven't lost it, have I? Ah, no. No. Now, those who are new to the hobby or haven't been detecting that long used to have to get a license to metal detect under the Wireless Telegraphy Act 1949. Application for pipe finder / metal detector license. Look at that.
Good God. So what's that? What year was that commissioned? That machine?
Oh, I'll have to. I think it was early 80s, but this has been typed out. And look, I love that. What does it say? What does it say? Check
Money order or
postal order
of £1.40.
But I am going to enter a competition because I didn't pay a lot for this metal detector. But you'll see here, Seascope have got a lucky dip competition.
And I think you need to ring Martin Bass for a giveaway there.
I do. You can win a treasure hunter's kit, deluxe padded headphones. Look at that. And it's in Treasure Hunting magazine each month. What I really would love is that. Yeah. There they are. But yeah.
Are they still at the same premises?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they have. I only know from the postcode because people know this. But yeah, this is brand new, and it's really light. I mean, it's like so light and well balanced. And I love,
well balanced, it keeps tipping on your finger.
You know, you've got certain metal detectors. I mean, this is like a beginner's one, but you've got certain metal detectors now that still haven't got the coil in the shaft. Oh, got it in, Dave. And I can neatly fold that down and then go and find gold. So I will be detecting with it, and I will find something. And
hey, Adrian, remember this little baby handle?
Yes. Do you know what?
So what? You can't tell you what. Break your shoulder within minutes of using that.
Well, I still do like the original handheld especially when they're light. But yeah, bit of tomfoolery there. I bet I got everyone.
Have you put any batteries in it yet?
Well, I turned it on, you flid. No, it's solar. It's solar.
What batteries does it take? I was going for.
It only takes one 9-volt PP, whatever. And I did do that with my tongue to make sure it was live. And I think it lasts up to 16 hours metal detecting. And according to Seascope, can go up to 8 inches in depth, which is quite impressive for that little machine. So, the Evo. Yeah, they probably sold more of those than the Evo. Yes, but hopefully Seascope will come out with something soon, or because there's still people buying them. Oh, Jeanette Davis, 70s. Oh, I hope it is. Looking at the family on the front, you're right. There's a. Yeah.
I've just had. That's using my machine on the front, isn't it? Adrian?
I think so. But wouldn't you say they're 70s? Look at the dad's trousers and shoes.
That's Biff and Chip, isn't it?
But do you know what's sad? How times have changed. How times have changed. So,
Somebody has just sent me, Adrian, a something to go on a future Hadrian's Wall.
perfect.
Very good it is too. I've asked him for the link, but the pitch is great.
We will get ready for that, shall we, now?
She messaged me. Interesting. Yes, we could always consider our options and perhaps... And your phone's going.
Oh, don't that. Oh, press wrong button. Right. We all know what this is. Those who don't, there's a metal detecting find behind the wall, and you have to pick a number and guess what the number is. It's only for fun. There's no prize monies or prizes this week that can be won. So it's
Matt
just
Kent asks Adrian about
Mhm.
your C-scope.
Mhm.
If only there was a world-renowned detector tester that could review it for us.
Matt, why do you think they sent it to me? It might be 50 years too late, or 45. Yeah, it's probably about 50 years. No. Yeah, 50 years. Right, let's get this show started. No clues.
The lovely Mayor, straight in with number 21.
Oh, I lost my mouse. That's a good
Ange,
one.
number 12.
Nick
24 pence Bell fruit token.
Who got that?
A scabbard, a pendant. 22. 18.
I might put this game on DVD at Christmas for families to play.
Hanger. A brothel token was last week. A pendant,
Nope.
somebody's already said that.
This is some. Oh no, I won't say
14. A scrotal bell. I can see what it is, Adrian, but you've already told me.
that.
13.
You can't.
A lead seal. A strap end. A papal bulla. A book clasp. 28. An ampulla. That gives it away now, surely.
Nick Berry will get it.
No, Philip Wills.
Ah,
Bridal seal.
has Philip Wills got it?
A lead weight. No.
Oh,
A cheek piece. Number 20. A comb. Number 11. A king's head mount. A spear. A combination of. Oh, a comb. A spoon.
who said that?
Carl Monks says a spoon.
He is correct.
Bum,
It is
bum, bum.
the top.
Philip Wells, my money was on you.
So this is actually a find I found last year, and it's one of my favourite finds because, those who do know, spoons are were very, very nice things to have. Like driving a Tesla 5 years ago, you had to be quiet. But that one I love. That has got an engraving of potentially the owners who it belonged to on his spoon. So I very, very much liked that. So
Adrian,
well done.
Adrian Quickdraw McStraw says he can see my goatee in it.
And if you want to follow me on Instagram, because I don't do Book of Faces, it's field_tester_THM. So thank you, David. And thank you, everyone. And well done. That was a
And
quick
if you
one.
want
wasn't
to,
it?
if you want to follow me, it's Big Detective Show. But I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that Instagram exists and don't often put things on.
No. I do. I put something on today.
Is it not an apostle spoon?
If it was a whole spoon, it could be, but I've only got the top.
Who's messaging
Oh,
me?
it could be apostle. I did recall that, but
Thank you, that person who I'm not telling you you are, because people will ask you. Looks like a bishop's head. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I've not done much. I've got to take it to the flow. Actually, I've got a load of things I'm going to take down there. I'm going to take it in batches.
I got a delivery this week, Adrian. I forgot to tell you about.
Got an awful lot of fapping on my screen tonight.
I hate green screen.
Ah! Okay. Yes. Dave is having a problem. Not us. It's just Dave. Hopefully he's not fallen over. But it looks like he's cut his head off. If you want to follow me, catch a flight to Ireland. That's very nice. Adrian McStraw might do that. Might do it tonight, actually. Had a few more drinks. Do you reckon Dave's son's just turned on his Xbox and doing a big update? Oh, there you go. You all right?
I'm just messaging him, see if he's on his Xbox.
I told you. Doing like a 50 gig update.
Are you gaming?
No.
Okay. Don't matter
Say
then.
hello.
Okay. Bye. No, he's
Could have
not.
been rude. So, sorry, Dave, you were saying something just before your interwebs cut off.
Yes, I had a delivery.
What are those?
Fully vinyl Big Detecting Show stickeroonies.
Were they done by a man we know? who
Yes, they were
begins
done
with
by a
R?
man we know. Very nice man.
Did you send in the high res logo?
Yes.
Ah.
Ah, cramp. Should have sat like that.
Oh, Stephen Brain. Sorry. I saw something about Paz.
His is on the Paz.
Ah. Interesting. I'd like to know. I'll look at that tonight. Because quite often spend loads of time on the Paz database, which has got plans, I hear, for improving soon in the not too distant future. The Portable Antiquity Scheme database. So
comfy now.
You're comfy. I can't get comfortable tonight, and I don't quite know why. Yes, Otis Arms.
He's got good weather in Scotland.
Well,
Adrian Quickdraw McStraw's there tomorrow.
Is he? Oh,
Scotland.
Yeah, we've got very, very nice weather. And like I said, I'm hoping going out tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, but have you seen the next 2 weeks?
No, I could be dead tomorrow.
Rain again, yeah.
So tomorrow I will be field testing the BFO 100, possibly in the afternoon. And I hope someone drives past who's got like a Manticore or a DS2 and looks at me and thinks, "Is that a ghost?" Because retro detectors, I think there should be a competition at one of the rallies this year, whoever it is.
We talk about it often, don't we, friend?
And you have to dress retro as well. So you've got to wear smart work shoes with high heels, flared trousers, shirt, and a blazer. And no sports wear, just casual, like sports casual. And you have to detect for a day like that.
So it's got to be nice up until, well, all day Sunday. Be nice all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nice. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, sunshine and showers. Thursday, rain. Thursday, Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, nice. Monday, Tuesday, nice. Wednesday, rain. And then the week off is next week is wet, so it's bound to rain because I'm off work for a week.
There you have it, folks. Free weather forecast detecting. We should do a detecting weather forecast like Wincy Willis. Was that a weather woman?
Yes.
And we could have a map for the green screen. And I
thought you were going to say Quincy, and I was going to say what we're doing. Like,
I forgot Quincy.
I used to love that.
Going back to the retro detecting thing, I was very fortunate last year to be invited by Cy Fines, Mudlarker, Finds. Lovely guy, big YouTuber and social media guy.
Raymond Hill detects and closed in the 70s.
That's true. And he did a big thing to his subscribers on Instagram and YouTube. He invited them all to the beach down in Surrey. And he bought about 20 old metal detectors off eBay, and they're mainly sea scopes and bounty hunters. Some worked, some didn't, and he got them working. He just put them down on the beach, and he said, come and have a go, have fun. And people were putting stuff up left, right, and centre. There were some people with new things, but these machines, 40, 50 years old, they weren't sadly dressed in like flares or shell suits, as Nick Berry puts, but it would be interesting, wouldn't it, to have like 70s, 80s, 90s detecting competitions. It would be quite good fun. And if you turn up in a car, like a Rover P6 or a Fiat Panda at Mark 1 for the 80s, you get extra points. Would be good, wouldn't it? You know what you could do? Do you remember?
Model T4, the dowsing rods.
Yes. Do you know what you could do? Do you remember in the 80s and late 70s, there used to be car rallies? And I don't mean the ones driving around really fast. My mum and dad used to do them like for charity and that. You used to basically turn up at a pub, pay £1 for a card, and on it it'd say, find a matchbox.
What were they called then?
Car rally. And you drive
it wasn't
around.
Called car rallies. It was
someone will know.
Scavenger hunts or something, wasn't it, like that?
Yeah, and you drive round. I mean, it's not good for the environment now. You drive round and you have to find clues. So it will say, what
basically like geocaching now, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. But people went round prior. I've forgotten the name of it. But you could do that, and then at the end of it, you could then have detecting on a site with pre-planted stuff with your old detectors, and whoever. Yeah, that's probably a better way of doing it. So then no one can cheat. That's quite good. Tony, look, Dave, it's just gone 9
o'clock. Lower in the town. And Wayne Atwill. Wayne Atwill's doing it as well.
No, you could take your dog, Wayne.
Yeah,
you could take your dog. And you could have like a 70s dog, so like a poodle or a Dulux dog, or one of the weird ones that always used to get stuck at the shops. But yeah.
What was that? What dog was that, Adrian?
You know, they used to get stuck when I was younger, but they don't anymore. So I will take this brand new machine out this weekend, and I will update you. I might
in the box.
Sorry?
How's it remained in the box for that long?
Well, one day when I'm dead and my family have to clear out all my soot, this might be worth something. So
no, I'm just perplexed as to how it's still brand new in the box after 50 years.
Well, I took a risk because it might not have worked. Look at that. Look at the sheen on that. I took a risk and thought it wouldn't work. And I messaged the person and said, does it work? And they said, I don't know. And I thought, so I've knocked a bit of money off.
It's very much like a Dyson Hoover, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, considering that is 50 years old, potentially, give or take 5 years, and it was British, I know it's single frequency. Oh, do you know what I'd like to do? Get it on an oscilloscope, see what frequency it runs. I reckon it's 7 hertz. Could even be 4.
Does it not tell you in the book?
No, don't be daft. It tells you to be able to detect on children's playgrounds and toboggan runs.
Yeah, I
Hang on, was I right in saying that?
So where is the person you've acquired it from had it from?
No questions. Yeah, toboggan runs. So this is, yeah, toboggan runs. I don't know, but they have got a lot of other brand new box things from the 70s. So if you wanted
Adrian
hair curlers,
Gaylor, do that signage again on the dog's stuck. I want to see how Apple sees it.
they did though. They used to get like stuck.
Apple's not showing it, Adrian.
I'm right
So
to
keep your finger like that
Steve
for a
Jobs.
bit and see if it. Now I know you're just doing gang signs.
What if it did? What if it did do two dogs do it? But yeah, there used to be like an old woman with like a hairnet come out and throw water over them. That's the 70s. James Barnes, standard US sites then. Yeah. That's interesting, yeah. Toboggan runs. Very weird. But yeah, maybe if I have
I
any
think it
technical-
might need in the sense that when everybody goes out the winter, they used to go down the hills on the
Yeah, but you don't
toboggans.
call it a toboggan run.
Yeah, but they might have in the 70s. Not toboggan runs as in like Winter Olympics, like
Cool
at the
runnings.
bottom where they go on the sledges and they all fall off at the bottom of the hill and the money falls out the pockets. Now, there you go, Adrian. You have a think back and have a chat with James and a think where people always used to go doing that when you were a kid. Go there, try and get the permission.
But then all I'd find is like old 2p's, 50p's, and some packet of Chewits
A
and
couple of gold
the
earrings.
Doctor Who badge.
You might even find a Jim will fix it badge. Somebody was actually quite perplexed at me today when they found me singing Two Little Boys by Rolf Harris.
Actually, that's a good one to whistle when you've got kids in front of you being chavvy, couldn't you? You could do that. But I might need your help filling this in
I'm
because
sure I can help.
it's very important. Because look,
If you fax me a copy,
yes, I will. I'll fax you a copy. If you could use your carbon copy paper when you fill it in, so
I've got
we've
my
got a copy.
Amstrad faxes ready.
CPC 64. Oh, and don't worry. I think you can Tipex it. It doesn't say you can't use Tipex on it. So if you make
what colour pen?
Black, Dave, because it's going to the Home Office in London, and it's going to cost. And it's going to cost
£1.40. Is that old money or new money?
I just realised something. We didn't have photocopiers until the 80s. So they must have typed this up on a typewriter and then got it actually printed at a printer's.
Or would they have done that old-fashioned photocopying when it was the black thing?
Because of Stetner, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. They used to do pink ones that used to smell of ammonia. I used to like those. But yes. So that's
photostat.
That's it. Photo. I'd love to buy one of those. Philip Wills, I'd love to have a big enough house where I've got a room full of weird stuff like that.
You know, till not long ago, I used to have an OHP, the big square ones you had in school.
Very good.
Till not long ago.
Yeah, very good.
Because when Lily was born, we were doing a bedroom Winnie the Pooh themed. So I was printing off onto acetate, put it on the overhead projector and copy it onto the wall. There you go, kids.
Yeah, yeah. Philip Wills, have you heard about the petition to the government to raise the motorway speed limit to 100 mile an hour? Sign it and spread it. No, I haven't.
Adrian started it.
I've never driven.
And that's just out of the country lanes.
Never driven.
Like me in his car, Faster, faster, faster. Adrian, you're drunk and it's me driving, mate.
Dark Knight Detectorist, that's quite a good one. I've got two tonight. I've got Let's Talk About It, which is a good chat up line if you're single and you go into the supermarket and you're buying some talc, like this time of night, and you see a lovely woman, you can help her get her talc off the shelf and say, let's
From
talk
Tony's
about it.
Tony's talc.
Tony's talc, yeah. But that's a good one, Jason. I like that, brother. They do make photocopiers. Has anyone got a Gestetner smell? Andrew T. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for joining us in Canada. Gestetner smell. I can smell it now, Gestetner. It was like sweet plasticine. Oh, I used to love the smell of a Gestetner.
I thought it was some type of German gun.
No, we have one at school. Has anyone got a fax machine that they use in the chat? Because I know we're short on ink, Dave, aren't we, on ours?
Very.
Because we don't email each other or WhatsApp. We just fax each other. Because Dave
I have
drawing
to
a
take
lot of
my
pictures.
fax machine to work with me so he can send me he can send me messages. It's really bad when he sends you a video, the amount of bloody paper you use on them.
Yeah. You've got special software, haven't you, to break it into frames. Matt Kent did 150 on a Ducati.
Stephen Barnett says use eFax.
We looked at that. We looked at that, Dave, but it was
way above my level of knowledge.
It was like we get how many faxes do we get? About 400 or 500 a day,
if not more.
And I think we looked at the trial, and it was free up to like 100 a month, and it was going to cost us like £20-30 a month. And I said to Dave, we don't use that on ink, do we?
No.
So, and Matt Kent's right. That's why we do it. Testing brand new metal detectors for the first time on the internet. Probably this. Security's key, isn't it, Dave?
So when you're doing your review for TH magazine, you do have to start with a sentence. I happened upon.
Yes.
Have to. Write it down. I know him so well. Two little boys and two.
All right, that's enough of that. Right.
Horse. I always find myself nearly crying when he goes and gets him on his horse in the war, and he gets him. He says,
Andy
Perry,
crying. He was in the Navy years ago, and they had a Gestetner. It's Gestetner. Yeah. That'll be looking at that.
Kent, AI will never figure a fax out.
Not the ones that we get, the drawings.
Bletchley Park wouldn't figure one out.
No. But we could, rather than like we should. I might get one.
Adrian, let's talk rallies. Who's in the chat? What rallies you going to? Now, we know RCM. We know Detectable, obviously. What other rallies are people going to? Hell's Cartoon Time.
Sadly not Joan Allen.
Sadly
that
not.
Was a good one. That was a good
Jake
one.
the Peg, diddle diddle.
Tom, I saw you and Chris Rogers, didn't I? Not last year, the year before at the Joan Allen one. That was nice. Very rocky land. That's when that. I haven't got piles. Just got. I think the phone's got in my computer seat. UK History Finders, yes.
So they've got a weekend. Is that the one that was on Somerset last year?
I don't know.
Festival of History near Cambridge. Is that
Cambridge?
Can't remember the name of the group.
I mean, if you are going to one and you're involved in helping one, come on the show or send us a message and we can talk about it if you want to promote it. But they do sell out very
Detecting
quickly.
Nation, Ministry of Detect. I was supposed to be going to that one in June, the weekender, but sadly I've got to go to Bournemouth for an all expenses week away. Ollie Gowers, yeah, he'll be there.
It could be mod.
MOD.
It could be mod charity
Stephen
weekend.
Law's obviously metal detecting days. Detectomania, how could I forget that? It's up in Scotland. Tony Kaywood wants to go something northern. Won't be Detecticon this year.
I think because of what happened a couple of years ago down south, he's sort of known, isn't he? So
UKMDD. What's that mean? That means nothing today. Initials. Dark Knight Detectives RCM are detectable. Oh, there's another MOD weekender. Excuse me, Mia, thank you. I'm on it. I'm already there. I'm on the page. Ministry of Detect.
We mustn't forget also RCM's doing the, was it the No Frills or the Jolly Boys that Gary said? The Jolly Boys. No, not Jolly Boys. The Detect Off. Was it the Detect Off or the No Frills, Gary said? Dave, when he came on the show. When Gary and John came on the show the other week. Was it No Frills or the...
No Frills, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good event. So those who didn't get Rodney Cook tickets this year, go to the website, rodneycookmemorial.co.uk, and somewhere there's a button subscribe. All it asks for is your email address and your name. And then when the tickets do become available, just before, a week before, you'll get an email.
So there's a Ministry of Detect weekender, charity weekender just gone up in the Ministry of Detect group, Friday the 12th till the 14th of July in Keighley in West Yorkshire. That's Tony Kaywood's neck of the woods. Ollie, Mia, can you please tell James to not let Tony Kaywood go with his talc? We don't know what might happen.
I reckon he's run out of that Paddington Bear talc. He had Womble soap and bubble bath last time I saw Tony. Where he got that from, I don't know.
It was funny when he turned up when Phil Fodder was manning the showers at RCM. When you were having a shower, he turned up there with his bloody talc.
And I've not seen a matey bottle that
Detectorists Bamba Rally. I've not heard of any of these groups. Detect It Nation, I've not heard of them. Don't be inviting me either. I'm in too many groups.
Gareth Howard, I'm going to an art magazine rally based on an old building site, and you just see how many old art magazines. When was the last time someone found an art magazine in a ditch? Mine was probably about 10 years ago. I wasn't looking for it.
90s, mine.
No, I found a Sainsbury's bag, and I thought, oh, it's someone's old school books, and there's all these damp stuck together
Razzle.
It was Razzle and Fiesta and Escort. I think they were the cheap ones. But I'm interested if anyone's found any art magazines in a ditch lately, because they used to be everywhere, didn't they? You found them in ditches and like bushes. Yeah.
I think men with beards used to put them there to attract people to the spot and try and kidnap them.
Well,
I'm not talking men with modern beards. I'm talking Peter Sutcliffe days.
Well, me and my mate, was it James? No, it was another mate. We went down this long alley, which is about a quarter of a mile long. It's really long, into the fields, and it goes past all the back of the houses. And we went down there one day, and the only reason you go down there is to get to the river or the fields. There's nothing else there. And there's like an old kissing gate at the end. And me and my mates had to lift our bikes over, and the other side was the local ice cream man. We're like, what's he doing here? Like, he had like his white jacket on and all that. And he went, all right, lads. And we were like, yeah. My mate went, what's he doing down here? It's like we've got to walk like 15 minutes to go for a wee. Anyway, didn't think anything of it. Then we got our bikes over, sat down, probably ate some space dust or something. And mate goes, "Oh, what's that bag over there?" I had a look, and it was not wet. It was dry, full of them, full of art magazines. So the ice cream man was doing more than whipping up ice cream in his van. And ever since then, I never bought one off him, even if it was in a packet, like a cider lolly or something like that, or a lemonade lolly. Them hands.
Gareth Howard said he found a load in a caravan on a building site. Me and his mate shared them, and he had them Monday to Friday, and he had them on weekends and bank holidays.
I spoke to someone, I shouldn't say it really, but a local authority I worked for once. There was a guy there, and it came up in conversation because there was a picture in a magazine. I said, "Oh, it looks like a picture or a model from the 70s." And he went, "Oh, yeah. Did I ever tell you about Club de Porn?" I said, "Sorry." And he said, "Yeah, Club de Porn." I said, "What's that?" He said, "Oh, this is in an office, a local authority. Back in the 80s, blokes used to bring in and swap their magazines at work." That's just like...
That's where you used to work in it.
I did work there. No, that wasn't going on when I was there. But I did used to smoke in the smoking room at work. We used to have a smoking room. Yeah, we used to go in there. And apparently that's where Club de Porn magazines were redistributed. How weird's that? It's like, what if your boss is like...
I can remember at Airbus, there was somebody who'd done video rental via a locker. He was always very busy on a Friday. I don't think he made any aeroplanes on a Friday. Remember the old video clubs when you'd have your video card and you'd go and take your video thing to the counter and they'd give you the video? And
well, my mate Paul, who was only 15, worked at the video shop. So if we wanted to get Jungle Book or Lemon Popsicle or Porky's or Porky's Revenge, he'd lend it to us. Actually, not Lemon Popsicle. I don't know, but Porky. You remember Porky's?
Mate, if you remember when I rigged the original van out and I put the TV in, I sat in there watching Porky's because I couldn't be asked going back in the house.
Was it on DVD? Or
yeah, I've got Porky's 1 and 2 DVD box set.
Mm-hmm. Sharon Draper, yes, thank you. Hi, Sharon. We're well, thank you. Stephen Law, neighbours arguing once because she threw his... Well, I've got lots of stories about that. Neighbours arguing once because she threw his... That's quite funny, actually. RTL phone party line, yeah. And the 10-minute teaser on the Art channel at night. Yeah, I remember that. Remember when I first saw that. I don't
remember when Sky Telly first came out and you got all the German channels and stuff. And there was one called Tutti Frutti with the naked weather ladies and such like.
Well, sounds like Euro trash. Lola Ferrari.
It was called Tutti Frutti. Them were the
days.
Somebody tell me if you remember Tutti Frutti on a random German channel. Do you know, I used to love watching them German channels and that. They used to have some like English films in like German, and you'd be trying to decipher them.
Oh, look, I love that. Dave Seymour. When I was an engineering apprentice, one of the older guys in the workshop, this is at work, had his overall locker full to the top with picture art mags. Oh, my God.
TC remembers Tutti Frutti. I'm going to find Tutti Frutti on YouTube when we finish.
Wasn't that a sweet Tutti Frutti?
Yes, it was.
A chewy one. It was like a PK mint, but sweet. Yeah. Carl Monk's Euro Trash. Yeah.
RTL. It was RTL. That remembers it. And Stephen Brain remembers. Look, everyone watched Tutti Frutti.
We should get some T-shirts done. Anyway.
Big detective show. Watches Tutti Frutti.
No, sponsored by Tutti Frutti. And TC Detects.
TC's towel
products.
So did you say TC sanitary towel products?
Yes, he's just messaged me.
Oh, right.
He's just messaged me. For men.
TC towels.
For men. So he's sending me loads of like marketing things like don't be a drip in the field. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's like nappies for men. So, because I know he has like.
That'll be all right when you're on a rally of loads of people and you don't get your tinky winky out in front of a lady and do a whittle.
Yeah,
get one of
or
Tony's towels.
I can honestly say, and we must all have it. I've been detecting where I'm busting for a wee or number twos, and I physically am too engrossed into detecting, and I won't.
Well, apparently he does a TC Tony catheter wood, and he does a TC Shiwi as well.
Oh, that's good luck, Tony. Good luck. Purely for detectorists. Oh, just burnt my throat. I caught myself then. So we were talking about rallies in the UK, metal detecting rallies, and we got to Tutti Frutti, Art Magazines, Euro Trash, and Tony Caleb's stories. Yeah.
And now it's nearly 9:30.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. And
TC Colostomy.
Hello all. Just got back from John Clayton. What a lovely evening to go detecting on a beach, which hasn't got lots of people on. Yeah, I bet it'll be a lovely.
McCann, when you were recording a movie on VHS and the channel changes to RTL, etc., because your dad had been channel hopping when everyone else went to bed.
Matt, the exact same thing happened to me. My wife was taping Pride and Prejudice or something like rubbish when she was pregnant, and she went to bed at like 10 o'clock or something, or 9 o'clock, and I channel hopped and she came down. I'll never forget the next morning. She went, "What were you watching last night?" I'm like, "Why?" And she said, "What were you watching? Tell me." And I went, "Just telly, just like Spitting Image and stuff like that." She went, "No, you weren't." She said, "Oh, you recorded it. I forgot that." That happened to me. That tape's probably still somewhere.
Tony's Jock Itch Soothing Balm.
Jock's, yeah. His jock straps never took off, did they? I tried one on. He fitted one to me one day. Took ages putting it on.
Yeah, but he didn't ask you.
No, but we were swimming, so I thought I might as well. We were at his local swimming bath, but I had to go back to his that night. We went swimming, and he took a flask of like this drink, and after swimming, I had some. I just felt so tired. We didn't swim that much. Well, Tony kept swimming under my legs, underwater, loads. And then I just had that drink he gave me, and I was just so tired. I remember that. And next time I woke up around his house. It was really nice, though, because he put me to bed and everything. So thank you, Tony. Top man. Must have been a bug or something.
Tony's Chafing Wax. That's another one. Anyway, it's 9:30 p.m.
Don't watch the end of last week's show.
Don't watch the end of last week's show where Adrian didn't realise that we were still live and got his bum out. Don't do it. And he didn't believe me, and I had to screenshot it and send it him. And I think he's probably been on YouTube and looked just to see if he'd had Adrian got his buttock.
Gary Cook's wife was there, and she said, "I have got a figure like an Olympian many times." So I thought I'd give her a sneak peek.
No, she said you've got a figure like the Olympic Stadium.
Oh, round and big. Anyway. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, I haven't got a guest lined up for next week as yet, but we will do. Don't worry about that.
I might have one.
Good. We've got one for the following week.
Her name's Helen. She used to appear in Brazzle magazine in 1984. She's 87. She can't hear very well, but she may come on the show.
Mint.
She knows what metal detecting is.
Have a great week if you're out, everybody. Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll see you next week. Good night, Dave.
Cheers,
Bye.
mate. Bye.